name is Nakia and I'm the dietitian with Life Support Systems. Today I'm going to do a training on how to use your Kangaroo e-feeding pump. This is the Kangaroo e-feeding pump. When you get your pump, the first thing you're going to want to do is power your pump on by using the bottom right button. You'll hold that button down until you hear your pump power up through a series of beeps. Once it comes on, there will be two options that you will see here. The first one you will see, it says keep settings, which just means you'll keep the settings that were previously input to the pump. Or there's an option to clear settings, which means it'll clear the previous settings that were put into your pump. If this is not your first time using the pump, then you will keep your settings from last time. If you need to change them, or if this is your first time using the pump, then you will hit clear settings, and that will take you to a brand new screen to reprogram your pump. Once you get to the new screen, you'll see an instruction that says load set. Your set are your feeding bags. Your dual bags are here. One is going to be for your formula, one is going to be for your water. So you'll hang each bag on different sides and you will input your formula in whatever amount is required, as well as your water in whichever amount is required as well. On the water, which is the blue bag, whatever amount you are designated to flush with, you will pour into the bag. Once you have poured your designated amount of water, you will take the cap, you will push it closed, and you will use the clamp to seal it. You'll repeat the same process for your formula. Your carton, you will take and shake it up. Once you open the carton of formula, you're going to pour it into the feeding bag or the purple bag. So you'll take your formula and you'll pour the designated amount into the feeding bag, and you'll do the same thing. You will close and clamp the top of your feeding bag here, and then you will use the clamp to keep it secure. Once your bags have been filled with the appropriate amount of formula and fluid, you're going to take your tubing and you're going to need to run it through your pump. Here on the side, there is a blue door that you will open to load your feeding pump set or your bags. There is a section right here that has a little shelf that sticks out towards you and a little small stopper here. The shelf is what's going to go on the left side of the pump. So you will start it here. The shelf always faces out towards you. So you will stick that in there until you feel it clamp into place. And then you're going to take the remaining part, pull it around here, and you're going to pull it up and secure it into the pump until the stopper stops on its own. Once it does that, you will close the blue door, ensuring that there's no part of the tubing that's stuck or kinked. Once you have loaded your set, it will say here on your pump, set loaded, and now we're ready to put your settings for your feeding and your flushes into your pump. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to adjust your feed. We will hit the adjust feed button. On the very top left, you will see where it says feed rate. You will hit that button and you will put your designated feeding rate into the pump. Let's say, for instance, you're going at 45 mils per hour. Here in the 10 spot, you will put your 4. And here in the 5s, you'll go ahead and put 5 to designate a 45 mil per hour rate. Once you're done entering your rate, you will hit enter, which is going to be at the top left. So now we've inputted your feed rate. Now we're going to enter your feed volume. So you'll hit the feed volume button, and we're going to put the volume that you're going to be delivered in a total day. So let's say, for instance, you're going to be getting 1,000 mils in a day. So we will just hit that and we will adjust it to 1,000, and that is the total volume you'll get for the entire day. Once you are done, you'll hit the enter button and it'll take you back to that screen. Now that we've already set the feed rate and the feed volume, on the very bottom left, we can hit done and we can proceed on to set the flushes. Here you will see adjust flush. You'll push the adjust flush button. On the very top left, you will see a button that says flush volume. You will hit that button, and this is where you will input the amount that you will need to be flushed. If you are going to be flushed with 60 mils of water, then we will push this up to 60, or you will hit whatever designated amount you are to flush with. Once you are done, on the top left, you will hit enter, and we will proceed on to your flush interval. When you hit the flush interval, this is how often you want that 60 mils of water to flush through your pump. So let's say, for instance, you're flushing 60 mils of water every 6 hours, for example. Then here you would simply put 6, and that lets the pump know to flush 60 mils of water every 6 hours. After you've done that, you will hit on the top left, you will hit enter again. Now, once you've inputted all that, you can always check yourself on the screen here. At the very top, you will see your feed rate of 45 mils per hour. You will see your flush rate of 60 mils every 6 hours, and you will see the total volume of formula that is to be delivered here at the bottom. If all of those look correct, then your pump is set and it's ready to go. The first thing we want to do before we start is we want to hit done, and we want to prime the pump. Priming the pump ensures that we get all of the air out of the line so that it does not go into the patient. So here you're going to hit prime pump, which is the very top button here. Once we hit prime pump, you can do it 2 ways. You can hit this button to prime automatically. It says auto prime, or you can hold each button down individually to prime the flush and to prime the feed respectively. After you are done priming your pump, you will hit done. And now you're ready to connect to the patient and you're ready to run your pump. So you will take the tubing here at the very bottom of your feeding set. You want to make sure you remove the cap that is at the top of the pump. Once it's removed, you will hook this part up to the tube of the patient. Once the patient is hooked up, then you will hit run. Once you hit run, you will see a dripping, and that will let you know that the pump is running. You'll also see the water and the formula moving through your bag as well. Once you are complete, the pump will beep, and that will let you know that it's done. At that point, you will go ahead and hit stop, and you'll power your pump down. Once your pump is powered down, you will open the side blue door here, and you're going to take out your set, and you're going to completely discard each bag, including the entire set. When you are ready to start your next feeding, you will repeat the process with new bags, and you will reprime the bags, and you will be ready to feed again.